Hello, and welcome back to the Dollar Break channel. Today I'll be reviewing Toluna, a popular survey platform where you can earn redeemable points for cash and gift cards from various retailers. To give you an honest opinion, I created an account and dedicated 5 hours to taking surveys and exploring the site's features. In this review, you'll discover exactly how much I was able to earn, the types of surveys available, and the process for cashing out your reward. I'll also share some valuable tips to maximize your earnings, as well as the pros and cons of using Toluna. By the end of this video, you'll have all the information you need to decide whether Toluna is a worthwhile use of your time for earning a little extra cash on the side. So let's dive in and see what Toluna has to offer. First off, is Toluna legit? Well, yes, it's a well-established platform available in over 50 countries and in 28 different languages. Toluna partners with big brands like Coca-Cola and Amazon, collecting consumer opinions through surveys and polls. Plus, it boasts over 4 stars on Trustpilot, adding to its credibility. It's simple. Just head to Toluna's website, the link is in the description box. Enter your basic information and answer a few demographic questions. They'll ask about things like race, gender, income, just a few basic questions to just gain an understanding of where your interests lie. You'll snag a 500 point bonus just for signing up. Now, let's talk about earning potential. In my 5-hour test, I attempted 31 surveys and actually completed 13. Here's the breakdown. In my first hour, I earned 3,700 points, or $1.06. In my second hour, I earned 8,700 points, or $2.49. In my third hour, I earned 15,500 points. That's $4.43, but this does include a 10,000 point bonus for completing a certain number of surveys in such a short amount of time. In my fourth hour, I earned 7,500 points, or $2.14, and in my fifth and final hour, I earned 3,300 points, or 94 cents. That's a total of 38,700 points, or about $11 for 5 hours worth of work. It breaks down to an average of $2.20 per hour. The average survey took me about 20 minutes, and the earnings ranged from 100 to 4,000 points per survey, averaging about 2,400 points, or 69 cents per completed survey. Withdrawing your earnings is pretty straightforward. You can choose PayPal cash or gift cards from various retailers like Walmart. The minimum cash out is $10, which requires 35,000 points for PayPal. There are some gift cards that say you can get a $10 gift card for 30,000 points if you're lucky enough to ever find any of them in stock. The PayPal card that I chose to redeem took a full 15 days to hit PayPal and finally get to me. The second reward that I chose to redeem cost me 2,000 points, but it was to provide 4 meals for hungry children in Africa. That one told me that it was processed that same day. Really cool option. Want to maximize your earnings? Here are some quick tips. Tip number 1, complete your profile surveys. You do get rewarded 100 points per profile survey that you complete, so it's not a complete waste of time. But once I had completed some more of my profile surveys, I started to qualify for some of the larger surveys available on the platform. So it's a great way to maximize your earnings on the platform. Tip number 2, check for surveys daily. There is a daily limit to how many surveys the platform will allow you to take, but every day that I went in and checked, there were plenty of available surveys for me. Tip number 3, participate in community discussions. As you're going through and completing your profile surveys, you'll see an option that pops up that lets you sign up for community discussions. Some of these will require you to make video calls and that sort of thing, but they do pay much more than the surveys alone do. Tip number 4, aim for the bonus levels. You heard me mention earlier I had a 10,000 point bonus for completing enough surveys in a short amount of time. If you keep going through that though, you can move on to beginner level, which gives you another 20,000 points, novice, which gives you an additional 30,000 points, and then if you can reach their master level, you get an additional 50,000 points. That's a total of 110,000 points that you get for nothing, just simply for taking enough surveys on their platform. That's $31.43 worth of point that you will get for free just for completing enough surveys for Toluna. Now, let's discuss some pros and cons. We'll start with the pros. Number one, there are multiple ways to earn on the platform. You've got surveys, community posts, bonus levels, polls, plenty of options for you. Pro number two, it is available worldwide. Like I mentioned earlier, it's available in 50 different countries and in 28 different languages. Pretty impressive. And then pro number three, you've got a 500-point bonus just for signing up at the very beginning. And now for the cons. Con number one is definitely the high disqualification rate. Like I mentioned earlier, I attempted 31 surveys and I only got to complete 13 of them. It does get annoying when you get going and you think you're gonna get a 4,000 point survey and then they kick you out and say, here's 100 points for trying. It's nice of them to give you something. A lot of those reward you anywhere from 70 to 100 points for attempting the survey and not actually qualifying for it. Con number two is definitely the slow payout process that we discussed earlier. Like I said, it took 15 full days for the $10 gift card that I chose to hit PayPal and actually get to me. I did see online that there are some people complaining that it took up to 3 weeks to get paid though. So it could be worse than 15 days. I'll consider myself lucky. Con number three is the daily limit to how many surveys you're allowed to take. That can get really frustrating. You get going, you see the points adding up, you start getting excited, and then you literally hit a wall when it comes up and tells you you've done too many surveys, you're not allowed to do anymore. It tells it to you in a wow, great job sort of way, which is nice of them, I suppose, but that can certainly get frustrating. Okay, it's time for that burning question that we all want an answer to, which is Toluna worth your time? Well, here's the deal. Toluna can be a fun way to earn a little extra spending money if you have extra time on your hands and enjoy sharing opinions. It's best suited for people who enjoy taking surveys in their free time, of course, those looking for an engaging and easy side hustle, and anyone that's interested in influencing product development, which you do get to take part in. While you certainly won't get rich quick, it is possible to make up to $50 every month by doing a few surveys per day. This can be a nice way to add a little extra pocket money to your budget. Moreover, it is competitive with sites like Branded Surveys, My Points, and Swagbucks. If you found this review helpful, please hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the Dollar Break channel for more money-making app reviews. I'm Darren Taylor, thank you for watching, and we'll see you all in the next video.